All right, welcome everybody back to the Power Half Hour, episode 146. Today we have our very special friends from our coaching program, List More, Close More, Jonathan Turner and Natalie Sheck. Guys, welcome. And I'm so glad and honored to be on this podcast with you guys. It's been absolute pleasure working with you two. See you two crushing it out there in the marketplace. Thank you for being here today.
Oh, thank you. We're glad to be here.
Thank you. All
John.
right. So, well, guys, we'll just get right into it. First question I have is, what drew you into real estate?
I think just the idea of being able to help people go through such big life decisions and being able to guide them through that and how rewarding that is at the end of the day. It's a very rewarding career.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. Jonathan, you want to share on your
Yeah,
end?
I agree with that. When you help somebody with their big life decisions, they're people are so thankful and like happy for
Mm.
you, and you feel like so good when you can make somebody an extra $400,000, and they're like, "Wow, that's life changing. Thank you."
Wow.
Yeah.
And I mean, I could see it in your eyes, like you truly feel passionate about this work. It's hard work. Really, real estate is hard work, but it's really rewarding when you see your clients succeed at after you help them buy or sell a home. I can see that really fills your cup. Um, but the first thing is like getting into it, and then you guys knew that the market wasn't so good, right? What made you like take a full dive into it? Like how are you so courageous?
Yeah, I mean, I think over the last couple of years, the market has been a challenge, and it's a time where I think if you work really hard and you're well-rounded and you get all your habits aligned, that's when you excel and you can still shine even in a difficult market.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
And,
Yeah,
and one thing
Jonathan.
that you told me, John, was there's the market, and then there's your market inside that market. And we've been very busy in our market.
That's amazing. That's amazing. It's so true because, here in Greater Vancouver, Fraser Valley, we've had about 1,000 agents leave the business out of 15,000 here in Greater Vancouver. And you guys are absolutely crushing it in today's market, right? Now, there's your market and there's the market. You didn't buy into the market. You bought into your market. What do you think is the number one thing that is having you to succeed right now in your market?
I think just I think the your coaching program has really kind of anchored us into a certain type of mindset. We've always been very hardworking, very dedicated. We've always given our all into anything we do. So I think just kind of channeling that energy into real
Thank you.
estate and
Awesome.
really being motivated and remembering your why at the end of the day. Like, why do
Mm.
you have your goals? Why do you want to do this? And being motivated by something even bigger than ourselves.
Amazing. It's really to contribute to other people. And I always say this from Zig Ziglar is if you help enough people get what they want, you eventually get what you want. And you guys are fully bought into that. Obviously, we had the easy part in List More, Close More program to kind of hold you accountable and helping you with your skills, but you guys had to put in the hard work. So kudos to you guys. Jonathan, what further to what Natalie had shared, what do you think is having you be successful in today's market?
Well, you also held me accountable to a good morning routine, and I think it's very essential to start your day, get some physical exercise. It's all about being mentally sharp so you can talk to your clients.
Yeah. Okay. So really being like peak state yourself allows you to be in tip top shape for your clients. So the morning routine, guys, I always talk about the morning routine because you have to work on your mindset in order to be, when you're at a good mindset, you can help your clients. When you don't have a good mindset, you can't help anybody.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. And I think with real estate, like we don't have a boss. It's so self-directed. Um,
Wow. That's
it's a little
true.
bit isolating as well. So I think just having those routines in check and having people that you can, call, and having a group of like-minded people to bounce ideas off of. It's really powerful. And also the health side with exercise, morning routine. It's all about, I think, being a well-rounded person because it does reflect in the work.
Say more about being well-rounded. That's a very interesting point. Because versatility is what we talk about a lot in real estate. So talk about how you're well-rounded and how does that help you in your real estate career?
Yeah, I think just having healthy habits with, going to bed on time, waking up,
Mm,
prioritizing routines that help you excel, whether it's health, nutrition, the people you surround yourself with. I think it all reflects in the work. If you're partying on the weekend and, sleeping in every day, I just couldn't see how someone could be successful in this business. It's seven
yeah,
days a week. So I
it
think
is 7 days a week. So how are you guys managing that 7 days a week work schedule? I mean, guys, these guys work so hard and they're producing at a high level. You're, well on track of your goals. So far, you guys have done what, 16 transactions in a half year this year?
approximately.
Approximately, yeah, yeah. And they're gonna hit their goals, right? And but it doesn't come without the hard work and being well-rounded. Now, all that though being said, when was the point when you realized that you needed a proven system to implement and accountability to make sure that you are on track for your goals?
Um, well, when you get your real estate license, you're not really taught on like what to do. And one thing I really like about like your coaching program is like I know you teach clients that are in the United States, and you're familiar with that,
Yeah.
but you're local to me in Vancouver here, and that was like so important to me to be with someone that just really understood the rules of what's going on here, because there's so many coaches in the US, but I couldn't find too many coaches here in Canada. So that was important to me. And also, I love how your system is 4 days a week. It like keeps you engaged, not like other coaches when you talk once every 2 weeks. So like
Hmm.
we're always engaged, always thinking about real estate. And you know what keeps us going 7 days a week is it's so fun to win. When you win, you get that like adrenaline rush, and it just keeps you going. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. You are so competitive, I can tell, Jonathan, and it's what's keeping you going 7 days a week. And I know you guys have had some nice time with family this summer, so I'm really glad you guys are taking that time because it keeps you in tip-top shape. So I encourage, I always say this, you can do 7 days a week for 3 to 5 years because you're growing your business. But once you start scaling, you need to scale back that 7 days a week into maybe 5 or 6 days. That's when you can see your business start to scale. And we're going to work with you on that, of course. Um,
And you
what do you,
also have, because you also helped us find an assistant when we need an assistant.
that's
So
right.
you definitely have.
Yeah, and
So
the importance of delegating jobs and what not to do. So a lot of people focus on more things to do, and you kind of always said like, okay, well, what should you not be doing that you're doing that you could cut out and maybe give that job to someone else and delegate. So I think the power of delegation is very important.
So key, so key. And as you go about in your business, guys, with the guys listening to this, innovation is really not doing 1,000 things, is actually saying no to 1,000 things so you can truly focus on what's important. Was that one of the most surprising things about real estate that you learned in the program is to say no more?
Yeah, what not to do is such a powerful question when you really think about it. When you start thinking about what I shouldn't be doing, it's very powerful.
That's true. And I love that you guys touch on delegation. Go ahead, Natalie.
Yeah, and just what tasks that you're doing that you don't have to do. So, we have to go to the showings, we have to go to the listing appointments, we have to do the phone calls, but, admin work and things that we don't necessarily have to do, and delegating those jobs so that we have more time to focus on the most important things. So yeah, that's been very helpful.
When did you guys realize that you had to delegate?
I think when things started getting really, really busy and we realized that, we had so many things to do, and we just started feeling burnt out. And then
Mm.
what can we delegate? What can we get an assistant to do? So yeah, that's when we realized, when we started feeling the burnout.
Yeah, and it's the awareness of the burnout, and you acted on it pretty fast, and now you guys are in a good flow. So when you delegated, okay, let's talk about this because when you delegated all the admin tasks, the things that you shouldn't be doing, what did you focus on to generate this amount of business that you're able to generate?
Well, number one is prospecting. So, we need the time to prospect every morning. If it's either door knocking expires or calling our clients on the phone, we got to keep going because if we just handle our current clients, then after all those close, then we need more business. So we just got to keep the flow going and keep everything steady.
Thank you. That, yeah, I was alluding to that, Natalie.
Yeah, because sometimes you focus so much on the deals that are happening, and then once those are finished, it's like, okay, where's the next one? So I think when you keep that balance of prospecting and focusing on your clients and your deals, so yeah, it's just constant prospecting.
Man, just music to my ears, and thank you guys for buying into what we talk about on a weekly basis. And by the way, Jonathan, it's actually 5 days a week, so we have 5 calls a week to hold you guys accountable, to help you guys with tech. What specific tools and skills from the program that have made you think the biggest difference in your production since being with us?
Well, you always teach us on what to say, and you do playing, handling objections. But you have a partner, Axel, who's also been like very helpful with like paperwork. Like, if I get an offer and I'm like, whoa, what is this? Axel, please help me with this one, and he helps me on the spot. Like I don't have to wait a couple days. Like he's there for me, and I Axel's just been a great help, great partner of yours.
100%. Oh my goodness. I do want to talk a little bit about that before you share, Natalie. I think, this program, what we do, we pour our whole energy into this program to help agents because we believe that when I got into the business, nobody helped me. And I didn't even know to get a coach. It's- I'm so grateful to have connected with you guys. And the coaches that really helped me in the very beginning was like you said, once a week call, half an hour, and that was it. We actually work with you ongoingly, like instantly you can be reached, right? So, we do it with you, not to talk at you, so you go out there and do it. Right. So this is what the whole program is about. We do it with you, and your success is our success. So, we're there every step of the way. So, and I'm just so happy for you guys.
There's no way
Really.
we would have been able to achieve at the level that we're doing without your help.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, definitely. And it's your enthusiasm and your passion for what you do and all that you've achieved, and that inspires other people. So your energy really radiates from you, and that's why your coaching program is doing so well, and the people in it are so happy.
Thank you. Thank you. Again, I take it to heart because I want to help everyone, achieve their goals. Not more than not like I want you to achieve what I want you to achieve, but like exactly what you want. We ask you what you want to achieve this year, and we devise a plan based on what you want, and then we execute on a weekly basis. And we're there every step of the way with you guys. So let me ask you this. What are one or two results that you got in this since working with us that you're most proud of? Okay.
Um, you know, we did our first, 3 deals in 1 week, and that was, a lot of. I was like calling Axel, like, hey, I need help. There's a lot going on. Like, I need
Yeah.
help with some paperwork, and you guys were there. Then the next weekend, we hammer off 2 deals over the Saturday, Sunday, and it's just, there would have been no way I would have been able to handle all that stuff without your help and Axel's.
So what I'm hearing, we've have been not so much only coaches, but your partners.
Oh, totally. You guys have been there every step of the way. And
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Natalie.
Yeah, I think so. Achievements that we're proud of, is that what you said?
Yeah, so Jonathan was proud of, doing 3 deals in a week. I mean, that's phenomenal, right? What are you most proud of? Good.
I think the moment I was most proud of this year was being able to make our clients $400,000 over what they thought they would get for their
Wow.
house on
Okay.
a listing. So they interviewed 3 other agents for the job to sell their home, and we were the fourth. And the 3 other agents told them their property was worth $2 million in today's market. And after doing a thorough market analysis and really deep diving into the research, because it was quite a unique property,
Mm.
I said no, it's probably closer to 2.4, 2.5. So we decided, they were hesitant because they wanted a quicker sale. But I was pretty confident. So we went ahead with just under 2.4, and we ended up selling it in 2 weeks, multiple offers over asking.
How much did it sell for?
It sold for 2 point, wait, what was it, John?
Two three eight nine, so $10,000 under 2.4. We
Oh
actually
my
had higher
goodness.
offers. We had 2.47, but those were all
Wow.
subject to sale. So we went for the unconditional offer. Our clients were so happy. They still paid 400,000 more than they were expecting. Unconditional. So yeah.
Yes, 2.2389, and yeah, it was just over asking and multiple offers. So we were just, how happy they were, and seeing the look on their faces was so worth it.
That is something to be really, really proud of, especially in today's market right now. It's tough to get multiple offers, and let alone you didn't price it at 1999. You priced it at 24 and still got multiple offers. So, what was the difference getting you guys to beat out the other three, do you think?
I think it was our level of research and just showing them every single comparable, showing them the comparables in the $2 million range that have sold, showing them what's on the market now for 2 million versus 2.4, 2.5, and how it compares to their property. And they seemed really impressed with our research and how we explained everything to them. So we're always trying to, to give knowledge and to inform our clients through the whole process the best we can. And it's not necessarily in our best interest to price a home higher,
Mm-hmm.
but I truly believed like we can get them this amount, and it worked.
Amazing, amazing. So, how long did you guys spend on the research for that property, do you think?
A few hours, or maybe like it was
Few
like
hours.
a day of research.
Wow.
I can't quite remember.
Jonathan, you wanted to share something?
Oh, also like with role playing, you have taught us like what do we do if we get into a situation when we're competing with other realtors, and we've role played this many times. So
Mhm.
when it happened, and we had 3 other realtors on the table, and we were the fourth ones. We already felt like we knew what we were doing because we'd done it before with you.
Wow. Thank you. So really knowing what to say in those situations and setting the right expectations for the sellers. And what I'm getting from you two is really just being super diligent and out there acting like a real professional in today's market. It makes a difference, right? And that's why, guys, the agents that are watching this right now, is hard work is number one. And then we equipped it and worked along with Natalie and Jonathan, role playing and prepping them for this opportunity, right? But the hard work was on their end. You can't skip the hard work. Actually, I want to talk a little bit about that. Like being professional, being diligent, and doing the research for a day. Why do people skip hard work in today's market?
I mean, it's easy to be great because I think a lot of people don't really try that hard, you know. And we're engaged. We try, and we really care about our clients' outcomes. And you have a passion for it, and our weekly sessions. I mean, multiple sessions throughout the week just keeps us engaged.
Wow.
Um, now,
Yeah, it's just generally truly caring about our clients, and our clients can feel that from us.
Mm,
So, I care about my clients as if they were family. Like
wow.
going to, I want them to get the best outcome possible, even if I have to do more work. I'm a perfectionist, so I make sure I'm always completely thorough in my research, in my planning, in how I'm communicating. And I think another thing that your coaching program has really taught us is the power of communication and
Wow.
communication skills and negotiation and but especially just really listening. So instead of listening to talk, actually listening to listen and giving feedback to your clients based on what their motivation is, their timeline, their goals, and really listening to them and not just treating them like, another client. Like everyone has different reasons for what they're doing. So I think just really tuning into that.
I even
Oh,
heard from our clients that says, when you work with us, we don't feel like you're just like our realtor. We feel like we're part of a team here, working all together.
wow. That's so cool because yes, we are partnered with our clients, really. How can we partner together to help you get the most money from the sale of your home and to help you find the next dream home that you're really wanting to move into? And what I'm hearing you guys say is that it's just a four-letter word, care. Because we do people with people we know, like, and trust. And how do you make people trust you is you, first of all, get interested about what they're trying to achieve and really care. Guys, if you care enough about other people, people will care enough to help you with your goals, right? And if you want to be interesting, get interested. I'm just so happy, guys. We could literally talk forever about your success. First of all, I just wanted to get you guys on this podcast to acknowledge you for the hard work that you put in and for how professional you've been out there representing realtors. So I want to say thank you for being out there hustling and being professionals out there in the marketplace, making us look good, right? If there was one insight to inspire the audience that's listening today, um, what's one that you can give them right now?
uh, Healthy body, healthy mind. Get that morning routine together. Keep your mind sharp. Stay away from drinking because you never know when the next client's just going to call you out of the blue and say, "Hey, list my house." I had this one client just a few days ago. He ghosted us after dealing with him for 7 months, and then he calls me out of nowhere and says, "I want you to list my house."
Oh,
Yeah, you
just
know,
just like that.
just like that, out of the blue, and you never know when that's going to happen. So you got to be on the ball. You got to be sharp.
Ooh, I love that. Healthy mind, healthy body, and stay ready. When you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Oh
John,
my
that was
gosh,
so
that's
good.
my favorite line.
Oh, is it? Oh my God.
I love that. Yeah, so I think what John said, of course, and or what Jonathan said, and just remembering your why, remembering your goals and why you have your goals, and checking in with yourself every week, every month to see how your vision is aligning with your goals in reality and adjusting as necessary.
Mm,
But yeah, just remembering what your reason is for why you want success. Why do you want to achieve what you want to achieve? And that core reason is what drives you.
wow. Keep that vision in mind and just keep going and keep holding that vision so strongly and focus on why you're doing what you're doing and go out there and execute. And when you do all that with a healthy body and healthy mind, you're going to be unstoppable just like these two. Jonathan and Natalie are the perfect partnership in real estate. I haven't seen such unstoppable agents as you guys in many years. And so, once again, thank you for your partnership and thank you for choosing us as your partners. And, I just want to say kudos to you all and let's go crush it for the rest of 2025. Thank you, Jonathan and Natalie.
Oh,
We'll
thank
see
you,
you all
John.
in the next one. All
Thank
right.
you, John.
Appreciate you guys.
Take care.